Hello, thank you for joining me. I'm doing a smaller rainbow ribbon. The other one was so big, so we're doing kindness rock size. So we're basically just doing a pencil C. I have white chalk paint on this rock. This allows us to use Derwent Inktense pencils. So I have a C, and then I'm just going to do a ribbon fold in the center, and we're going to make it twist. Last time we were going with the same color. This time we're going to twist it and make it look a little bit cooler. So it's okay if you make a mistake. That's what pencils are for. I will say that when you first start this, it doesn't look right, and you're like, man, I don't know if I should start over or continue. I don't know. Keep going, because once you outline, you're going to love it. So I'm going in reverse order this time. I'm doing purple and then blue and then green, and then we're going to pause, and then we're going to get the rest of them done. Doing this one a little bit slower so it's a little bit easier to see. The other one, once I got it completed, I didn't realize I was that fast, so here you go. This is kindness rock size and a more appropriate shape for the rocks that we use most often. So I have a Ohuhu water brush. It's available on Amazon. Notice the point of my brush is away from me. I'm making a hard edge with that green. The part of your brush that's closest to you is going to be the faded out part, the lighter part. The point that is away from you is going to make that hard edge. So I'm going to spin that around and touch this blue into this green. So what's the secret about not marrying the colors together? What I'm doing is I'm trying to activate only the color that I'm doing at that swipe. For instance, I'm not going into the purple or the green. I'm simply touching the blue with the water brush. That makes it an individual color. So now let's start our purple, and I want the tip away from me because I want that hard edge on the outside. That's going to be my outline guide, and I really like the way that that looks, especially when you take black and go right around. It's perfect. If you notice my pinky also, I have shaky hands, so if I anchor my pinky on the rock, I will end up with a smoother line. Also, if you're doing this, make sure that you're not putting your pinky in wet paint because that sucks. Alrighty, we got this done. So with these pencils, these are extreme color. You do not have to go heavy. On my lightest colors, yellow and orange, I am going to go heavy because I really want to make them shine and I don't want them to bleed into the green or the red. So I'm going a little bit heavier here with my pencil. We're going to touch that over to the green, and then we're going to do orange and red. Of course, if you guys want to pick different colors for your ribbon, I'm sure that you can come up with some awesome combos. Doesn't only have to be rainbows, even though rainbows are awesome. All right, we're finishing the red edge. I left a space in between the red and the orange because I really want that orange to come out too. So I'm going to go through here with my yellow, get that all completed, and then we're going to touch orange and red. So while I'm going through here doing the yellow part, I'm careful not to put my brush into the orange. I want that to be an individual color, and I don't want them to blend together. That's the only secret. You're just touching the one individual color and then you move on to the next, but make sure that you swipe off your brush in between. Oopsie daisy right there. Make sure you swipe your brush in between so you don't get that color, the last color, into the one that you're doing currently. Okay, so the tip is away from me, right on that edge, and that's perfect because that's going to make that hard edge. That's going to be my outline line and my guide, so that's perfect. Now, because I left a space in between the red and the orange, I have a little bit of leeway here to make these colors really blend together nicely. There we go. So you can leave it just like this, put your own words in the center, do some crazy words up and down the sides, doesn't matter to me. I'm using a Posca 1MR. This is the best pen in my opinion for Detail, lines, lettering, XYZ, it's the best. It's got a perfect tip. Best price is durablesupply.com. You can buy individual colors there or color sets. They are quite a bit cheaper than Amazon. Super friendly customer service. If you guys haven't tried them as a company before, they're excellent. So here's where I'm doing my crease. And then you're going to be like, oh yeah, that does look good. And I was doubting it before. Me too. Believe me. When I'm going through this, I'm looking at it and I'm like, hey, this doesn't look right. I'm not sure about that. But follow through. Trust me, it will look good. When I first started this, I thought, man, I should stop filming here because that little twisty part is not right. But it ended up really well. So keep going. Trust yourself. After all, it is only art. If you make a mistake, it's no biggie. Paint that thing, start over again. We live and we learn. It's no problem. All right, so we've got our ribbon done. You can pick a different quote in the center, or you can just leave it with no words. It doesn't matter. It's your art. Have fun with it. I picked Love is Love because it is Pride Month. I actually am going to a wedding this year, which will require me to bring some rainbow rocks with me. I'm really excited about that, so I better get busy now. And of course, I always leave a black heart somewhere, so there you go. Put some glitter on this, and it's done. Happy painting!